two drivers with me, but this is before the race even happens. So right now, I have with me is Rage Omega, and I'm going left 78, which are our teammates coming into the race, and hopefully, well, unfortunately, I may not be teammates when the race ends. But anyway, let's talk to these two drivers. Rage right now is leading the points lead with a significant of four. I think 4 wins now. So, Rage, you're coming into Texas. You have a very big chip on your shoulder, bud. So what do you gotta coming into this race? What do you gotta worry about?
Definitely worry about other people around me, other than my teammates. I got my team. I know what my teammates are doing, but other manufacturers around me. Gotta worry about the track. Obviously, this is not a track that I'm. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm familiar with the track, obviously, but I only
Hmm.
have one career win here, so
Yep.
it's the track's been tough on me throughout the season. So
Yeah, you were in the
hopefully we can
booth
get it
yesterday
done
to see
tonight.
the act on the track. So do you think any of this will be an effect of coming into this race?
What we seen last night, very
Yeah.
amount, good amount of looseness off of four and off of
Yes.
two sometimes. Long runs can take a toll on your car as usual,
Yes.
and entering pit road is big too. So
Oh
yeah,
yes.
it could
Yes. And
be
green.
a difference.
All right. So everyone include your audio if I'm going to be doing pre race interviews with everyone. Second is well since Fumsy joined, I'm going left 78 or Fumsy. So Fumsy, you are one of the drivers who have not won for competition, but you do have a win in IK9. Do you think you can pull through today and get that win, that first win of the season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one of the top two fastest out there since yesterday. So it'll definitely be interesting, looking back at it. I have won this particular race last season, man. So definitely going to be something to look forward to.
Yep. So when you were on practice yesterday, like how was your car like very tight or very loose, like on when you were practicing? Like,
Not it definitely it handled perfect. I mean, it wasn't fighting looseness or tightness. So just
all right. So
figure out when it's going to change up a little bit and
all
go
right.
from
You
there.
so look for Fumsy to be a threat in the race. Next is we'll talk to Hair Bear, who was the first to join. Hair Bear, you had a good race on IK9 yesterday, but couldn't get what the finish you want. But you got a new opportunity today. So what do you think you have to worry about today to try to get that win?
Just gotta be focused. Make the right pass. Yeah, this put it. This might try to make the right pass at the right time and
Hmm.
focus on tires.
Oh yes,
And
agreed.
yeah,
Because we've seen a lot of time yesterday where tires are a big factor, and also pit road mistakes are a very big factor because we've seen a lot yesterday. So watch out for pit road mistakes because they could be a big total of your race. So next we will go to Case Attorney or Woody. So Woody, you had a tight car, a very tight car yesterday, as you told me sternly. Um,
Yes, yes.
so what do you so when you practice your car for Cup, what did it any was there any improvements from like better than your IK9 car or what?
Well, in cup cars, you can make custom adjustments. So I was able to make a couple more adjustments than I was in my Xfinity car, and I was able to get it driving better than how I wanted it. And I got a decent qualifying
Brad, quit your audio.
spot talk
Everyone
so
that's joined
let's
you, quit
hope.
your audio. All right.
So
Jeez
let's hope that
Louise.
I can get a good race and finish today,
Yep, that
and
is
not
a
miss pit road.
yeah. Oh yes, it definitely agreed. Definitely, yep. That is the words of Woody there. Next we will talk to Awesome 111. So one, been run up a couple times during the races. So what do you think you got to do to try to pull the win for Chevy?
Beat the Toyotas, I guess.
And I guess that's the words of wisdom of one. That's all he's got to say. So next is Bradius
Sorry.
963. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Brady's 963. And the number I think the 48. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Brady's coming into this race. I told you the. Oh my god. Okay.
oh my god.
Uh,
I was in the middle of practice.
Brad, you had one job. Okay. Let me
There we go.
exclude that. Okay.
Now
Brady
my
is
audio is clear. There we
963.
go.
So what car do you think you have a car to win today?
Uh, we will have to see because I feel confident in my left.
Okay. All right. Now next let's go to Geico Gamer 48. Geico, you've had some pretty interesting runs. So, do you think you can have the smarts to outwit your opponents, or what's your thought process coming into this race?
You know, I finished third last week in my first start, and I
Mm-hmm.
kind of exceeded my expectations.
Yep.
So I feel like starting third today could be a good way to start something in
Mm-hmm.
the next few races. So I
Well,
think
and
I'm probably gonna have a good car rolling off
oh
third.
boy, let me tell
So
you, next week
yeah.
is gonna be some very very controversial havoc because we're going to Bristol next week, folks. So you're gonna see a lot of death there. So be careful with that. Also, let's go to Mr. King of Blowing Tires, Mayo Bacon XD. All right, but anyway, okay. No, seriously, no, Mayo. You had a good car for most of the races, but the luck during your races just always catch up with you. Do you think your luck can change today and get another win for Toyota?
Oh, it's my home track, you know. You know what some rumors say. At your home track, you get your best luck out of there.
Well, for
So I'm
you, it's not
hoping
really
that's
much,
true.
but well, yeah, we're hoping that we can do it. But next after that is yeah, yeah. That's what's not talked about that because that's not NOS, but we'll talk about that later. But next is Racing Ray 1. So Ray, you have locked yourself into the playoffs with that Las Vegas win. No,
No.
no, no, I'm retarded. Don't no, I know I'm retarded. I meant Auto Club. My apologies. I know I'm just a little bit off. I got off from a nap a couple of minutes ago. But Ray, do you think you can go for 2 wins in a row?
Probably not. My car was kind of set up for a different kind of run, so I'd probably it's half and half with my car. It all depends how the runs turn out to be.
All right, so that's Racing Ray 1. Next let's go to Racer P 300. So Racer, what do you think? Do you think you got what it takes to turn your bad luck around, or is it going to continue to this week?
Really, it's gonna play out on basically who I'm around and stuff because I adapt to their driving style. I run my car off of their driving style, and I got the speed in the car. This car's definitely got the speed to at least get a top 5, top 3, and
All right. Well,
contend
that's
for
some
the
good
win. It's
confidence.
just
Next we got yep, that's from Racer P 300. Next we got Useless Paperclip. So Useless, you've had some pretty good runs during the races. But yet Ford has not got a win. Do you think you're gonna pull Ford its first win of the season?
Well, I sure hope so, man. I'm driving the STP Ford this weekend. I really would like to get a win for John Andretti, man. That'd be awesome. I'm running that paint scheme. It's got a blue and
Ah,
red. We got blue red paint schemes on the walls too, man. In Texas,
all
blue
right,
and
all
red.
right.
I
That's
just
good.
noticed that. So
Good
I
to
would
know.
love to win, but
Yeah, that's
this
good.
STP Ford, we'll just find out.
All right. Let's next talk to one of the IK9 drivers who's I think is doing his hot seat today. Air Just Cause. So Air had a pretty good run yesterday. Yeah, I just realized. Air Just Cause, man. This your first debut in Cup, and so you think you can take your experience and try to get that win and beat the Cup drivers? Never mind. We will go to someone else. Um, oh my. Okay. Next, we have Cali Style, who I think he's one of the new drivers, I believe. Yep, Cali Style. Okay. Never mind. We will talk with him later. We'll conveying 161. Um.
Sorry, you guys picked the worst possible time to interview me because I was eating my chips.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to say it. It's fine. So Will, do you think you have a good car to win today?
You know, I really think the car isn't too good on short runs, but I really think it comes alive during the long runs. I mean, it's my first race back
Hmm.
after a long, in quotations, break.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Hmm.
it's going to be good to really get back into it with everyone here. Teammates, you know,
Yep.
Toyota.
Yep.
It's good to be back. You know, Texas isn't, you know, a good track, at least for me, but it's going to take some adapting. But I think as the race goes on, my car will get faster.
Yep, that's correct. Yep, that is a good point. And fun fact for everyone before I interview the last person: this is our biggest lobby of this season. So we'll when yeah. So once I get out of the party, there'll be 15 drivers. So and last but not least, Sliceable. So Sliceable, you're making your debut. Do you think you have a chance to win? Okay, so that is the word to Sweatsport. So we're coming into this race. So this is how. So Rage coming in with 4 wins. Uh, Mr. 24 is Life 48 is unfortunately not here. He has 1 win, and Racing Way 1 has 1 win. But the other drivers are trying to look for that first one of the season. So right now, Rage is your point leader with a good 4 wins. So the question remains. Okay, that was yesterday, Mail. Shut up. You ungrateful. I can't say because I don't want to. Yeah, never mind, folks. Don't mention what I said. But anyway, folks, we're gonna get in a couple of minutes. We're gonna get into the race, and you're gonna see a lot of action. Let me tell you, we're down in Texas. So, thank you all for coming to the pre-race interviews. I'm just out of it today because I'm tired, to be honest. But anyway, we will see you for the actual race, and thank you, and goodbye.